Let's see which method reigns supreme, pickling vegetables or fermenting them into kombucha. Have you ever wondered about the differences between pickling vegetables and fermenting them into kombucha? Whether you're a seasoned chef or a curious cook, you might have asked yourself, what's the deal with these two methods? Today, we're going to dive into the world of pickling vegetables versus fermenting them into kombucha. We'll explore the processes involved in each and what makes them unique. Let's get started. Pickling vegetables is a great way to preserve them, and it's also super tasty. You get to keep the crunch and the flavor of the veggies, and you can customize the flavors with spices and herbs. On the other hand, fermenting vegetables into kombucha is like giving them a superpower. It turns them into a fizzy, tangy, and nutritious drink that's packed with probiotics. But what are the benefits and drawbacks of each method? One major benefit of pickling is that it's quick and easy. You can pickle veggies in just a few hours, and they'll last for weeks in the fridge. Plus, you can use almost any veggie you like. Fermenting, on the other hand, takes longer, usually several days or even weeks, but the end result is worth it. You get a drink that's not only delicious but also super healthy. However, fermenting can be a bit more finicky, and you need to make sure your equipment is spotless to avoid contamination. Another thing to consider is the flavor profile. Pickling gives you a more intense, vinegary flavor, while fermenting produces a sweeter, more complex taste. And then there's the texture. Pickled veggies are crunchy, while kombucha is smooth and fizzy. When it comes to nutrition, both methods have their perks. Pickling helps preserve the vitamins and minerals in the veggies, while fermenting creates new nutrients and probiotics that can aid digestion. So, what's the science behind pickling and fermenting? It all comes down to bacteria. In pickling, you're using an acid like vinegar to create an environment that's hostile to bad bacteria, allowing the good guys to thrive. In fermenting, you're creating an environment that encourages the growth of beneficial bacteria and yeast, which break down the sugars in the veggies and create that fizzy magic. In pickling, the acid also helps to preserve the veggies by drawing out their natural juices and creating a barrier against spoilage. In fermenting, the bacteria and yeast are creating compounds like lactic acid, which help to preserve the drink and give it that tangy flavor. One surprising fact about pickling is that it's not just for cucumbers. You can pickle almost any veggie, from carrots to cauliflower. And one surprising fact about fermenting is that kombucha can be flavored with herbs and spices to create unique and delicious taste combinations. In the end, it all comes down to personal preference. Do you like the tangy, crunchy goodness of pickled veggies, or the fizzy, sweet magic of kombucha? Whichever method you choose, you can't go wrong. Both are delicious and nutritious in their own way. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and share your own experiences with pickling and fermenting in the comment section. Happy cooking!